Patrick Anoku, my name's, who is a member of FDC, chairperson, Agama Cell, FDC, and one of those who has shown interest for the position of MP Soroti City West. In FDC, that we all know, Forum for Democratic Change, we know that there is internal democracy. Where we have reached today, there are those who want to kill internal democracy in FDC. And we will not allow that. We, the children of FDC, cannot hand over a dead party to our children. I want this to be very clear to those who are listening to this and those who are watching, that we are determined to protect and preserve the principles of Forum for Democratic Change. There are those that have peddled lies. There are those who are moving around wanting a soft landing, but it will not be there for them because this party belongs to the people. There is not any reason why we should have structures who are left redundant, and yet these structures were formed in order to build the party. Should we ever make this mistake, then FDC is finished. And I must assure you, who is listening, who is watching, that FDC only stands on the strength of having the structures up to the grassroots. And those structures must remain active, must actively participate in all the processes of democracy in this country. I am aware that there are those who hold offices and they're using their influence to cause confusion to the very extent that we are aware that the Electoral Commission of FDC structures have actually been retired because their term of office has ended. But there are people who are going around electing and appointing people in villages to become chairpersons of the villages, of the wards. I do not understand which authority they have. I want to call upon our head office in Kampala to take this seriously, because if they do not act today, we will act tomorrow. And we will make sure the voices of the people are heard, not individuals. There are those who have come to sell the party, and they are carrying the party in their pockets. That will not work for us. We are here to ensure that whatsoever that we received from our parents, from this party, will be retained and sustained for the future generations. I want to particularly interest the public to take serious concern over these people who keep masquerading as members of FDC, yet we know there are those who have crossed different parties at all times. They have been in NRM, they are in FDC, they are in NUP. What do we call them? They put on blue shades inside their yellow. They keep confusing the party. If Najana Nkundi is not serious, these people will bring down the party. And that is their intention. And we will not allow that here in Soroti. For me, I am determined that we will protect everything that needs to be protected according to the provisions of the Constitution of FDC. According to the Constitution of this country, we have a duty to protect the inheritance that we have in FDC, which is rich, and it is only in Teso that we can afford to have 3-4 members of parliament coming from FDC. What happens in other places? Do we then want to destroy this opportunity as well? I would think that we are prepared to see that happen here. We want to call upon our members to unite, work together, rebuild the party, and let us be very keen to identify those imposters and weed them off and keep them away from the party structures, because they are causing us a lot of headache. We have internal wars, we have internal issues just because of 1 or 2 people. And for us, we are sure that the party structures and the people of goodwill of FDC have identified these people. and we know them. We need to begin speaking out to them. Let us not be intimidated. Let us be firm and tell these people, stop bringing in problems into the party. If you have your problems, keep them away. And honestly speaking, I am sure we are going to maintain the strength of FDC, and we are going to build the FDC that we have to a better level to take over government in the coming season. Because we have the opportunity and we have the power.
I'm called Ayob Samuel, former chairperson of LCC Western Division, and I'm the chairperson of this senior quarters ward. I, as a person talking today here, has come on the issues my brother has brought up, but also about, as a community, many calls are coming in asking the same issue. But because we love FDC, we are saying no, we want air this view out so that people can understand how the party is working. We love the party so much. We have stood with this party, and we don't want the same confusion to come like the past election. That's why there is some of these cries in most of these positions of no primaries. So we want to request our headquarters that please come in and help us. Because some of these people, they believe that they're telling people the right thing, and yet it's not. My brother has already mentioned here, we had a meeting here on the 14th of this month, and the people were many here. People were very disappointed when they hear about that, and there are no primaries. But above all, I want to thank the party headquarters on what they are doing and the love of people of Uganda. For me as a person, I want to request my brothers who are moving outside. This party is not for individuals. This party is for everyone. And I want to request them, let's not antagonize other things so that next time our party goes down. We don't want these things. We want the party to go back like those days when the late Omolo and the rest were there. May so rest in peace. It is very, very painful when people start now echoing that sole candidature. We don't want to go into like other parties. It's a real embarrassment. So I want to request my brothers in a humble way. Let's move as we have been moving. Let's carry all these things. Let's follow our constitution. It's very clear. And we should not violate our constitution. I, Yobu, coming 2026, if God willing, I'll be going for division mayors for Road City West. And I want to echo it. We are very ready for primaries. Actually, I've been a fighter. All those terms, I was not even a delegate, but I fight with them within the party. I'm ready for them, be it Sunshine or Otepedo, in a case. So I want to request my people who are outside there, let's be calm. Our party is very strong, and we are not ready to let the party to move like the way some our brothers want. So for now, I want to request each and everyone who is here, and also our brothers who are here. You see members who are here. These are members of the party. They are from different wards. They are chairperson of the party. Some of them are even chairperson of the villages. So they are not happy. Just only because of transportation, but they would have come here massively. So I want to request the people of the public outside. FDC is still very strong, and that's why you see some people are peddling rumors that there are no primaries. My humble request to them, let's come together and we chart a way forward and we fight one war within the party house, and we do this thing. Like now we are here, we are in the party headquarters here. We are not doing this thing outside the headquarters. We are in the headquarters of the city. We are not in the bushes. So those who are making these things in the bushes, I want people outside there to take care of them very well.
Chairman Nyaku, I come from the place called Arapai, where I represent my party, Forum for Democratic Change. I'm going to talk on about two important issues, which are also not far from what they have stated. See and look here. This conversation is very important, and it must send a message to our headquarters in Najarakumbi. There is something wrong here. We are still nursing wounds which were inflicted on us during the previous elections, where there was by-elections in the Soroti City East, where Tan was kicked out of the office, and yet everyone is aware he had gone through. Now, the same person that was used as a tool by NRM to come and kick Atan out of the office has again been rewarded by our party by giving him a vehicle, and Atan is putting. We are sending a message. We want Najarakumbi here to come and address issues here. This same person is the one on leave, peddling throughout the city, telling people there will be no primaries in this city. How? I command, and I won't repeat, I command structures in this city. And it is our work. We shall move at all costs to make sure this party doesn't die. So please, this idea of saying there is no primary is a total idea that comes from cowards. It is an act of cowardice in politics that we shall not accept. No, we have to see people as they go into those other places. Please, we shall not accept this. Then, we also want to send this again to Najarakumbi, that come here and talk to us. We are the people in the grassroots. Why do you promote people from Kampala and before you consult us? You promote people in Kampala. Is it because they have money? No. For us, we are used to work on dry hands. Nobody pays us, but the party is strong. So when someone said here, the party is strong in the Soroti, Alaso those days was strong, Omolo was strong, Adeke is strong, Alebo Joan is strong, so and so is strong. It is because we are down, calling it family. So please, we want the party down, the party headquarters to come down, talk to us, and we shall tell you our mind. We have gotten tired of these people moving around, and people are confused. Yeah, you cannot be an NRM in Kampala, in Soroti, you are an FDC. And I want to request all the parties in this town, all those other parties, talk about them, NRM, NUP, what and so on. Let's be very vigilant. Let's be very careful of these people because they will confuse all of us, and politics becomes meaningless. We shall not buy that. Please, viewers, help us. We are crying. Najarakumbi want you here. We have told you we are still nothing wins, but again you are promoting people who cost us, they inflicted wounds on us. Why? There are people here. Now, in this Soroti, you find that someone who talks about FDC with the loudest voice is a person whom we don't know where he comes from. Okay, he's in parliament, but on an independent ticket. But he's joking. They're only joking. We are here, waiting. So we are praying for that day to come. Najarakumbi, we are saying, calm down and find us. Because what is happening down here is not policing us. So don't sleep in Kampala and say the party is strong in Soroti, and yet the party is limping. Because you are deploying people who are killing it.
There have been funerals and meetings that have been organized, and party leaders within the FDC, some party leaders within the FDC here in Soroti, are the same people standing before people and telling them that I know now for me, since I am strong, the party has decided that I'm not going for primaries. I do not want to degenerate into naming people here, but the people who attend those burials know those persons. The people who are concerned and are following issues of this party know who those people are, and they should know our message is that they should know that those people are not being honest with them. Those people are political cowards. and they're telling lies. They know themselves. They know themselves. We shall not name them, but this information will get them. We are telling them, you are adults, presumed to be of sound mind. Some of you pray in church, learn to tell the truth. Don't peddle lies just because you want to save bread and rent. This party is bigger than all of us. Yeah. Was proposed by someone I don't want to name because I don't want people to take things personal. But that idea came from one of our party leaders who I want to believe brought it in good faith. It was like, members, how about, because even as the FDC, our party president and the secretary general have been encouraging the idea of people sitting down and negotiating. If there are 10 people interested in the same political seat, why can't they sit down and talk? So that person brought that idea in that context. But there are some leaders who were overstretching that idea. Like overstretching idea to, if you're putting on a crop top, if your dress is a crop top, you have to stretch it so that it covers the legs. They are trying to hide under that idea to make it look like it was a formal declaration that has been pronounced by the party leadership officially, and it is not true. What we are saying is that the statements are not true. They were only suggestions that were brought to members, and we are saying members did not buy it. Our party leadership itself, as far as I'm concerned, has not taken up that idea. There's no formal communication made to that effect, because the truth is that a serious political party like FDC does not operate like a nursery school, where a head teacher just comes in the morning and says, "Children, it is ABCD." They operate through procedures, they operate through organs and through formal letters. You're seeing notices on that notice board. That is how the party communicates. So the next time anybody opens their mouth to say that the party has declared them as sole candidates, ask them to produce for you a letter in which a declaration was made formally, including their name as the so-called sole candidate. If not, they are just big political cowards moving around. Good. At the end of this press conference, I shared with you, members of the press, that he wanted to clear the air, isn't it? Our first issue is that he wanted to clear the air on the claims by some members that the party has declared that there's sole candidature or no primaries for some people. We are saying that it is not true. Two, we also said that some of the people making these statements are party leaders. And I think that we have a party administrator here who I'm going to migrate that question to, because I am conflicted as a person. But my sole purpose of being here today was to calm down members of the public and give them an explanation of what is going on. Because lies are being peddled out there, people were confused, nobody is giving them direction, and the public we owe the truth to the public. They should know what is going on. So the party administrator will give you answers in terms of the names of who those people are. It is not that I am a coward. I'll mention someone's name. I don't want them to get stroke, get malaria or something, and say so and so is on my neck. I'm not on anybody's neck. I'm on standing for the truth. I'm on standing by the rules of the game, and I'm standing for respecting the constitution. Whoever you are, if you're telling people that you're going for primaries, I'm not going to mention your name, but you know yourself. Please stop telling lies. By the way, and this is, he talked about facts and statistics. In this party here in Soroti, I'm among the people who have braved primaries, including in the last general election, where I emerged as a winner and bore the party flag in Soroti West for office of member of parliament. Some of these people have been in local leadership for 30 years, but they have never tasted what primaries look like. In fact, you should be the one to ask them those questions. Because for me, I've gone through primaries, and it is our culture as a party that before you go into primaries, we enter into a contract. You promise that if you're defeated in primaries, you cannot make a U-turn and run independent. I promised in the beginning that I am law abiding, and I'm ready for that. I'm basically saying that I'm ready for war, I'm ready for primaries, I'm ready to defeat somebody. In fact, all of them. So people should not avoid defeat by running away from primaries. Please come and face the defeat once and for all. Because if I don't defeat you in the primaries, if you dodge it, I will defeat you in the general election. and it will be more embarrassing. So why don't you come and get a small injection other than looking for a panga and a deal with them? So that is my humble call to them. Let them be serious and allowed to be dealt with at a time they should be dealt with. Because it's like postponing a problem. Let's solve this problem once and for all. Come for primaries, I sort you out, we sort ourselves, you go dance yourself and get get over it in time before the general election. Because the general election will be bloody. I'm going to defeat people.
Seta the West, Bonyo John Michael. Ejakaite ilo bere pilikila no elimu daira imesano poste dari nesi eswearing ball. Esbere jakaita sak. Nesi irimi no ikelimu be. Ada do kwaning eswearing ball. Do adanga anyun be kure na nesi no. Primary. So di apaki ya jasa runi sodera. Ejakaito merda bolimbe. Ewoda kwana elimu limita be mamengo di primary. Elimu to jasi to aruni zikere. Abolim. Nyesa paki ya meeting la jai. Abu akiro no lomu be beti report sabu be beti na beti ni kwa beti. Nyesa meeting na de meeting na ni. So be nyobo da swam ne kwa ne structure. Nyobo da swam ne structure. Ite masa so be beti. Apolo ke be emame do chabo swam ne structures. Na re so le mwesi se yo. Ikadine. So ngesi se ikadine. Yede bi bore na anto ngane ja. Akure kwa na narai. Emani kina kwa na kesi noi. Itingita itowe kori. Itingita itowe kori kweli. Papuka ide twere mame. Tebale kote kuda ikura ngeda. Nisibi bore na tengo. Gonya akoro la limo kisbe. Ikatoa. Aramamji lo sto primaries. Apolo kebe. Idauja repate. Idauja chake repate kwa. Dobo ite majo be. Dautai betting ajai betting. Doja bune rebe lagano. Manji tube lagano jela rai national. Irasa biru njanginai. Wap. Nari koto sa upaka le melo si pate anyijo rai bomunyo ngara kini twene la anyijo ajai kampini ngene twene ngona ijo twene ngona losi ngisile mi police fama do baroni si ibore bubone jata kesi ina kasoke se chulo ngona mama twene yitu ni so structures mama yitu ni ekote twena ke ko ikibon mama yitu ni do baroni stage unenda basi be pero no yana re e bongoro te da twena dumuno bongoro te ba kwam ke kwa no yana re nese je kinete kesi yose aswam nese je kinete ki aswam do so gbogbo do so gbogbo ara de tende lokolo mama je kino so te da bala be katoa ari kuriana jo kuriana di primary oge anyu na nyu chuto kupani nyu ojala bongore de poto situ wale koto si primary abeti orobo lesu ekwili no ekotongoni primary na kwa takere honorable yobu ekotongoni primary state ekwili taita mambere poro de koti primary state opani buhide kotodo bala right muhide ti honorable lesu de bala dare right muhide ti ngalo to balo primary mame puye yala maber en kakro regu don mai
Kiro muna kuroti secretary le FDC ko nara akiro no rasu mukera so buma haji abube nga be mama balwa le do abube nga kira be ni rasu pese ni rasu roti na ina wenya ngalo kama mbona chini mama nje jo balwa so engite ngo secretary le electoral commission no Uganda kere le FDC golimo kenwe ade kuna do aitebe ade kuna kolon aicha ejamu no primary e road map e be dalomu after ene kai boykin on 17 next month olumne road map hello me road map mamera no kampala mamera no wakiso ara gudu bon ara no Uganda kere so mun bona jene ngelo do no abe ko nguni bakabe di no road na ngala do be mamede primary hello, Mero di ma. Joy stupid ai prima.
Thank you so much, the viewers and the listeners out there. My name is Solomon Edolu HLH, the youth chairperson FDC Soroti City. Um, what I would love to tell the people outside there are rumors ongoing, and the rumors are being taken by our leaders, by some of our leaders from the FDC party, that primaries shall not be conducted. But the truth that I can tell, no one is above the constitution. And in line with our constitution, with our FDC constitution, it is very clear. Article 30, subsection A says primary party primaries shall be conducted where there are two or more candidates. Party primaries shall be conducted for whatever position, from the party president, from to members of parliament, to councillors. No one should hide away from party primaries, and no one is above the constitution of FDC. FDC is an independent organization that needs everybody, and FDC, no one should own FDC. Some of us, tomorrow I will die and leave FDC. Other people will still come in. The likes of BCG have left FDC, but FDC is still strong standing up to now and still strong. So there is nothing like there shall be no party primaries. That is a lie. These are the people. If you hear them talking like that, I may say those are people who fear primaries. They fear primaries because they have never engaged in in such uh, such occasions. So that is what I can say for now. So no one should come outside there to mention anything. So to confuse the voters. We as the FDC, we are organized. We as the city executive committee, we sit down and discuss so many issues pertaining such issues, such matters, and the such matters should be brought to our table. And we even have a right as the city executive committee to give a penalty to such people who take such rumors outside to confuse the people of the party, to confuse the people who love the FDC. So that we shall not allow that, and we shall soon have a meeting with them to ask them the reason as to why they move out, telling people that, yet even the national headquarters have not allowed them to do such. So we as the city executive committee, we are also not happy about that, because we have so many candidates that are running for members of parliament, that are running for city mayor, that are running for so many positions. So now if they start booking themselves like that, yet we have the people who are supposed to sort them out. Those are the party structures down there, are the ones to sort out them. If you know you have been a mayor, you have been a member of parliament, and you are not doing well to your people, and you think you will move smoothly like that, that's a lie. Better come and engage yourself into party primaries. We sort you out, the voters sort you out, and you go back. You never know, you may go back. But you should not say, for me, I'm hiding away myself from this, because you have been enjoying yourself. You don't mind about the people, you don't mind about the party, you don't pay areas to the party. So that means that we shall have no